What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are going to be here for quick thoughts on Queen Sugar's episode 12 from last week. I have not seriously been able to sit down and watch the video or the show like I normally do because of my current living situation. So I can't like really get into my notes. I can't really like stop, pause, rewind, to go back and look at things. So I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on it. And I still have yet to watch the season finale. And that's because my internet, where I'm at now, the signal is not strong at all. So I can't pull it up on the internet and watch it via like an app or something like that. And it's not on demand yet. The episode that aired Wednesday night. So, last week's Queen Sugar. I don't know, we started off a few different ways. Vi, she was, her show aired, and I heard her mention Hollywood's name. So, we was all complaining and bitching about the fact that she didn't even talk about Hollywood during the segment that we saw, the live taping of it. But on the portion that they played back, she mentioned that one of the reasons that she get up in the morning is her Hollywood. Well, so that's all the mention that we got of Hollywood in this whole segment. Hollywood was pretty much absent. He was absent all last week, and he was pretty much absent this episode until the very end of it. So I'm by, after that TV show happened, she got a lot of pie orders. And luckily, I see she had some more help in that kitchen. But she was going to have Nova and Charlie come through as well and help her out because, she got to get work done. I'm going to touch on, like, how her briefness that she gave with Nova. This is like she's getting real ticked off with Nova lately. And just the brief commentary that she had with Nova as far as, like, how she felt about the whole Remy situation. Vibe pretty much felt the same way I did. So now you're picking up your sister sloppy seconds. Is that what's going on here? And Nova kind of justified it, like if it wasn't real, it wouldn't happen. It shouldn't have started. It shouldn't have started. And that's all Charlie could do is sit there and just like let Vi say everything that she was feeling pretty much. That's pretty much how I saw that. Vi was saying everything that she pretty much was saying. But Vi did not tear into Nova enough for me. Because Nova said, well, you act like you ain't never made mistakes before. I hate when people say that. Stop generalizing. Stop trivializing what you did, your actions that you did. The whole situation with Micah, the way that KJ, I keep calling the boy RJ, the way that KJ responded to Mike as far as like, everybody's gone radio silent now, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to talk to anybody because they don't want to further implicate themselves, even though they've already all been cleared by the police. I'm like, first of all, I want to know, did they interview every kid in town? Or did they only just go through Anthony's friends, his book bag? Which I'm still so confused about how this book bag with the lighter, they were able to lift the fingerprint off of it. I'm still so confused on that. In this inflamed area was able to survive. But that's how they caught Anthony up. So he's on house arrest. I think he may end up getting 6 months in jail is what they said. So now he'll be in jail. His brother will be in jail. And Micah is feeling some kind of way. He's like, we all need to be there for him. Like, he's taking the blame for everybody. And we all need to be there for him. And KJ is like, bruh, ain't no we. You're not one of us. And this is what I thought was going to happen when he first went to that school. When I said that he was so accepted in so easily by this crew, I thought that was so unbelievable that nobody was like on his head about being the little rich kid that decided he wanted to come over here in the slums and hang with us at the private school. Nobody, that didn't happen. I guess him and Kiki are done because they didn't really address that as well. Let me see if I could fix my light down here, y'all. I'm sorry. The screen is really dark to me. That's better for me. So yeah, I guess Kiki and him are done because they didn't show her. They didn't even show him like being upset about the fact that him and his long-term girlfriend that he so-called was really into or at odds. I didn't like that aspect of it. Like, Queen Sugar has a problem with starting storylines and then just dropping them off without really coming back with a full explanation. And that really bugs me about this show. So, but Michael, like I said, he felt like he needed to really just go and be there for Anthony. But everybody is like shunning him. Like the whole idea was his. Why we not moving? Oh, why we not moving? You son of a sapsucker. Made me miss that light. Okay. So yeah, everybody is kind of like shunning Micah. Like, you the spoiled little rich kid around here. You don't really know our struggles. We still trying to fight to get up out of here and hopefully make it to college. So it's like the two woke crew, now they done put their ass back to sleep. Micah the only one that's still woke and still want to do something. I guess he finna get his Jesse Williams on. Because I saw him going through some photos at one point, and you know, he was really like coming up with ideas on how to really be an activist. He was even researching on the internet how to do stage sit-ins and protests and things of that nature. And especially seeing his mom go through what she was going through with the farmers and at the council meeting, which went all the way left, in my opinion. I'm gonna get to Charlie last though. Like I said, this is gonna be real quick and short because this is just my thoughts on it. Oh, Ralph Angel did a quick turn. He did a quick turn. We started off with seeing him. Did I talk about Aunt Vi? I didn't talk about Aunt Vi. I'm gonna go back to Aunt Vi. My goodness. But Ralph Angel did a quick turn. As far as him and Darla's concerned, she shows up to pick up Blue for school, and all of a sudden he's nice. No conversations were had in between them. What is with people? No conversations were had in between with them. That they showed us. They just had this heated custody litigation conversation going on, and at the end, Ralph Angel wanted 100%. We didn't get what the judge wanted, what the judge was suggesting. I don't even see why it would take so long for them to render a decision, but I understand there's a child involved, so they probably want to make the best decision, but it still didn't make sense to me either. But because we already know that this show only happens like days after each other, so this is now days after, and all of a sudden now Ralph Angel is so nice to Darla again. There was nothing that she said or she did to make him remember how much he loved her, but it seemed like he was showing her affection as well, which I was confused by. And I know a lot of people like, yay, Ralph Angel and Darla, let's get together. I'm still not on the yay band. I want them to be cordial. They don't need to be together. They do not need to be together. But I do want them to be cordial enough to be able to raise this child together. So, no, Darla was having trouble teaching Blue how to ride his bike. Blue is a little kid that needed a lot of coddling. He needed a lot of damn coddling. So when he decided he wasn't going to ride the bike no more, he decided to go off, and he didn't like throw no temper tantrum, but you know, he huffed away, and Darla's like, Blue, I don't know where y'all get this, where these kids just walk the fuck off from you when I'm calling your name. It just don't, I don't get that shit. That don't make sense to me. But I understand the bike issue, because Kina had the same issue when she was little. We was trying to teach her how to ride a bike, and she went and smack dab into a tree. And she was like, nah, I'm not getting on that bike no more. Not never again. She didn't walk away from me when I was talking to her. But she was like, I'm not getting back on that bike, Mama. I don't care what you say. So I can understand how all that went down. I can understand that. But yeah, when I'm talking to you, you don't walk away from me. Seems like when Michael was talking to Charlie, and she was telling him that he can't go to Anthony's house, and the whole debate over what he can do and what he needs to do. I understood your argument, Micah. Somebody needs to be there for Anthony. Somebody. And you feel like it should be you because you're feeling guilty. But your mama told you stay away from the young man. How about have a conversation with her instead of coming saying, look, bastard. How about have a conversation with your mother instead of just coming to tell her what you're going to do? How about sit down and say, Mom, this is how I'm feeling about Anthony. I think I should be there to support him. We're already letting him take 100% of the blame over stuff that we did. And I understand that you don't want me to be locked up, but I can at least be there for him. Can I at least be there? You know, have a conversation like that. If you're trying to be grown and mature, then come with some grown and mature solutions or some grown and mature answers. But luckily this time, he didn't just walk out. You know, he walked away from her while she was talking to him, but he didn't walk out of that house like he did when he went and left and go talk to Nova. I'm going to go back to, I'm skipping all over the place. Going back to Darla and Ralph Angel. In the end, after they had their little moments with Blue and the bike and all that situation, they decided to let's split custody. So Darla said, well, how about let's split time? And Ralph Angel said, sound good. 50-50. Yeah, 50-50. Boy, that's what she was asking for in the first damn place. You didn't even have to go through all this drama and shenanigans because that's what the fuck she was asking for in the first damn place. 50% of the time with her damn son. Because it's going to take both of y'all to raise him. It can be done as a single person. You know what I'm saying? You're not a single parent, but as a single person, it can be done. But what's probably best for him is that both of y'all are involved. And the fact that you was like, hell no, when she first brought up the 50-50, it blows my mind. And I want to know from a viewer standpoint, what made Ralph Angel change his mind? That's what I would like to know. That's what I'm missing from this show is like they putting down the concrete pavement, but they building their own potholes. So they be skipping over shit, and information is like, I don't like to be left to fill in the blanks on a drama. Let me know what the fuck is going on. You know, this is not a hangover or a mystery theater. This is a fucking drama, and it's just too much information that we don't get as viewers, in my opinion. That it's just like really turning me from this damn show. I'm buying her lupus. I know people that have had lupus, but I really don't understand the disease in its entirety. But apparently, Vi was diagnosed just 3 months ago. So when we talk about how the time frame on the show, it's only been a year since Ernest died. Everything that's happened to this family has happened within 1 fucking year. Vi was diagnosed 3 months ago, she says. I didn't realize that the onsets of lupus come on that fast. Like, it's always amazing to me when people get diagnoses of things, that's when they get sick. They could have possibly had this condition all their lives, but when they get diagnosed, they get the worst. Why are you speeding through it like this? You fucking river rat. Y'all getting me all mixed with my travel and talk, all mixed with recap and everything all together. So, am I going 70 or 170? Why is this bitch speeding? So, yeah. So, I'm buying, while she was making pies, had an attack. You know, her chest tightened up. And I want to say lupus is like a paralysis when your immune system is attacking your healthy tissue. You kind of feel like you're getting paralyzed almost. So she had one of those attacks while making the pies, and luckily Rhonda and the rest of the girls were around. But now it's time for her to tell the family. I totally forgot that only Nova and Hollywood knew she was diagnosed with this condition. And now Charlie and Micah and Ralph Angel, they all know. And they're all like, why you didn't say something? Why you didn't tell us? And of course, I'm Vi Superwoman. She don't want to let nobody know nothing that, you know, she She don't want to appear fragile. And the family took it better than I thought. They took it a lot better than I thought. They were very supportive, which was very surprising to me, because this is a very judgmental family. So I was very surprised at how supportive they were to Aunt Vi in this time. So yeah, it looks like her condition is just getting worse and worse, and now everybody's going to pitch in to help with Vi's prize pies. The family, I guess, is going to finally all come together. As far as Charlie is concerned, she finally let Proctor know that she sold Queen Sugar, which that did not go over too well. Because he wanted her to speak up on behalf of them in front of the council, and she like, I can't do that because I sold Queen Sugar. No, Charlie, you can't do that because you own a percentage of Landry companies. That's what the part that didn't get told us, that you are a part owner of Landry Enterprises. You own 11% now. The 1% that you had plus the 10% that you just got from Colton, or was it 12 shares you got from Colton? So you own a big percentage of it now, considering you still don't have no voting power. And I'm still very, very confused about this sister. I still think the sister played her left and right. And this council meeting still seems to tell me this bitch been playing you, Charlie. Even when y'all went into the bathroom. So basically, they voted to build the jail. And when they voted to build the jail, you know, Prosper was like, all hope is lost. So now he called Billy, and he's going to move in with his daughter, Billy. Which I'm still lost on that situation, because the way they made it seem like Billy, like Billy didn't even know what was going on with him, or Billy just didn't care. I don't like the fact that they didn't have his family involved at all. It just made it seem like his family was very dismissive of him, and there was something going on with that family, and now they just trying to like wrap it all up and say, oh, his family's been there for him. She just been busy with work, and he the one that's been telling her not to come down, so that's why she ain't came at all. Your father been this damn sick, he done had to have surgery, and he telling you not to come, but you just don't show up at all. I don't grasp that. I don't grasp it at all. Did I miss my turn again? I keep missing my damn turns. I probably did. Because I think I'm further out than I need to be. Oh no, I'm not. It just seems like it's a long way to go to work. Jeez Louises. It's just a long way to go to work. So I guess Prosper now is about to be off the show, I guess, because he's gonna go live with his daughter, Billy. Billy's gonna come get him. He told her to come get her. But the fact that that Charlie owns a percentage in Landry Enterprises never came out. That should have been the secret that should have been told, in my opinion. And I thought the Landry was gonna bust her out at the council meeting. Like, you up here going against the whole jail idea, but you own part of this. You finna profit off of this prison. As part of owner of Landry Enterprise. You don't just have ownership in Queen Sugar Bear. You sold that all together. You own a portion of Landry Enterprise. So you, Charlie Cordelone, is about to profit as well. Everything that you was arguing about, you said you're going to go up against them and you're going to fight it tooth and nail, and we understand, but you still are going to pocket money from this jail. I just seem like I'm going so far from where I work. So, like I said, in the end, they voted to go ahead and build it. And Landry's sister was like, well, there was one Councilwoman Ward, who always makes good decisions. She's always seemed to be on the right side of things. And everybody was banking on Ward to say, yeah, no. And Ward was like, no, yes for the prison. And Charlie looked back at Landry's sister, and that's all she ever does is turns her head away from Charlie. I'm not understanding the relationship here. I'm not understanding what Ava DuVernay and them are doing as far as the relationship is concerned with this episode and these characters. They're leaving too many loopholes, leaving too much understanding, leaving too much out there that's not filling in the blanks of understanding. So, yeah, the jail. I'm still not understanding how they're even able to build the jail, because the Borderlone's 800 acres was in the center of where they wanted to build this, And as of right now, the Bordelons still own their property. It has not been sold by them. It has not been taken by eminent domain. But you have already got approval to build this jail. So I'm assuming, I don't want to assume, but I am thinking this is the only thing that is going to happen now, is that because this jail has been approved, that their land is going to be taken away. Otherwise, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't make sense to me. Like Charlie's lawyer said, that she could probably delay the process until something else happens, but it doesn't make sense to me. And when Charlie said a few episodes ago to Nova that she didn't want her to get involved because she has a book to write, it's a fucking book. It ain't like, you know, she's starting her own TV show or something. It's a book. She ain't got no advance on it yet anyway. The book ain't paying no damn bills, girl, right? Put the damn news out there. That's how I feel about that. But I don't even want to talk about Nova. She makes me sick at this point. Plain and simple. But I still, you don't do that to your fucking sister. You don't do that to your fucking sister. So, if there's anything else that y'all think I should have touched on in this little review, I didn't realize it was going to be 20 damn minutes, probably. Feel free to put it down in the comment section. Like I said, I know this was last week's episode. I still have yet to watch the finale because I don't have the internet signal that I can pull it up and stream it, and it's not, as of yesterday, it wasn't on demand yet for me to watch it there. And hopefully soon and very soon that I will be back. Once this move is over, y'all, Greenleaf starts next week. 2-night episode. I gotta be somewhere where I can watch Greenleaf, y'all. I'm excited for that to come back. I want to thank y'all for being patient with me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you feel so inclined to do so. I appreciate you.